Right on. So, welcome back. We did hit a little technical snag, and we do apologize for that. It happened, and I literally just lost my internet connection completely. So, I do apologize. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start from the top. We did play Hot Mess. I got through without a problem. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna replay Colt 48 with Hate Hate Relationship. It's a great tune, anyways. So, let's get through this and let's get moving on, and let's hope things stay tight. So, here we go with Hate Hate Relationship with Colt 48. Dig this.
Leave me alone. Tell everyone you know I'm just a piece of shit. You've got too far with this. But every lie you tell, they won't serve you well. No coming back to me. Why can't you see we're in a hate-hate relationship? And I've had enough of it. Kicking, screaming, clenching fists. Whoa, this is it. I thought I cut you out, but then without a doubt, try to weasel your way in. Poison friends to trust your spin, but every lie you tell, they won't serve you well. No coming back to me. Why can't you see we're in a hate-hate relationship? And I've had enough of it. Kicking, screaming, clenching fists. You want war, well this is hate-hate relationship. And I've had enough of it. Kicking, screaming, clenching fists. You want war, well this is you see we're in a hate-hate relationship, and I've had enough of it. Kicking, screaming, clenching fists. You want war, well this is hate-hate relationship, and I've had enough of it. Kicking, screaming, clenching fists. You want war, well this is
Right on. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. It just, for lack of better words, cliche shit happens. But we're back in there. We're rocking and rolling, and that was a badass tune, man. Colt 48 with Hate Hate Relationship. Like I was saying before, we realized we were completely cut off. That was a lot like 3 Days Grace, style-wise, even the distortion on it. But great vocals, really powerful. Like really enjoyed this song. That was a rockin' ass tune, a great tune. Man, we were kicking some ass tonight.
We definitely are. That was proper rock and roll. Both of these first couple of tunes are dirty as anything. That's just filth in there. Really, really powerful vocal, massive guitars, massive riff. I think there's a little double bass pedal or something in there as well, just giving it that little bit of extra percussive quality. Yeah, that was absolutely awesome. That's we're really heading into almost metal territory, or probably are in metal territory.
A bit.
Which which is awesome. I'm just sitting here rocking out. I'm like, God, I wish I'd brought in a load of Jack Daniels or something.
Yeah. No. What? I'll bet. I mean, we did do the nose and the hat.
Yeah.
So you know, it's
awesome.
it's amazing. It's awesome that we appreciate how many people are listening, because you know, as soon as it goes out, like, I can't hear you anymore, and my sister texts me, like, she goes, I can't hear what's going on. I was like, my internet connection's like, okay, like, because we're getting to probably about 5 or 6 more songs. A band called Unring the Bell is actually a friend of my sister's who's in Washington D.C. right now. So they submitted via our email, and we'll be playing later tonight. And she want to make sure, because she want to make sure to pass along to him too. And she's asking a few questions, like, can we listen directly from the site, not just Spreaker, but the actual website. And so, but yeah, it's awesome, because she and her soon-to-be husband listen on and off quite frequently. And I mean, it's kind of redundant of itself. I know I just realized what I just said, but but point being is they listen, and not to embarrass them, but they're getting married October 7th of this year, so in Montreal. And my brother and I will be co-emceeing the whole thing, so it'll be a lot of fun. And
awesome.
I got some great ideas. I already talked to her too, and the one thing I thought about, and I know it always makes you laugh, because like it's just one of those movies that we all kind of got into at the same time, was Austin Powers.
Right.
You know, so she had the poster, and you hit the button on the poster, it's like, smashing baby, you know, like, good baby, very good, right? So it was really good. But the thing that cracked her up the most, as far as I know, I mean, that might have changed, but now, is he's like, what? Because I'm with it, I'm hip, you know, tucker. Oh. Well, don't look at me like a freaking Frankenstein. Give your father a hug.
Austin Powers is so good, man. All of those films are absolutely amazing. I don't know why they didn't make like 20 of them and turn it into a whole James Bond-esque ongoing.
Well, you know what? It's funny you mention that, because there's talks there might be a 4th one coming out. So it's just rumor at this point. Mike Myers hasn't denied or confirmed, but there's possibly a 4th Austin Powers coming out. And it's just the fact that if people who are actual Bond fans, they can kind of appreciate the references. I mean, like, a lot of vagina, pussy galore, right?
Yeah.
And nobody ever took that as dirty till now. It's like, whoa.
My favourite was Random Task.
Yeah. Who throws a shoe? Honestly, that really hurt. Man. And who would have got that? Was a good simile to Odd Job, man. That was awesome.
That was so funny. The whole thing is hilarious.
It killed me every time. I saw the first. I think I saw all 3 in the theaters. And I think the funniest thing ever was a buddy in Montreal hadn't seen it yet. So 2 of us. I mean, I was living in the U.S. when it came out, and I got him to visit, and he hadn't seen it. So a buddy of mine who had seen it, we all 3 of us watched together, and. My buddy, this is the guy I've talked about a few times, Joey. He's just a multi-talented musician. Like, you know, he picks up an instrument and he can play it like that. He's just one of those people, and it's one of those people you get jealous of, but you know, it's just a natural thing for him. And he's big into we'll call the dick and fart jokes. And the funny thing is, of course, when he's in the bathroom, he's like, "No, who does number 2 work for?" And man, he almost stopped breathing. He was laughing so hard. And we were dying laughing at him, because we were just getting such a kick out of it. Like, he had like tears streaming down his face, and he was just laughing so hard. And it's like, man, stop. And he like literally almost stopped breathing. He was laughing so hard. And that was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
It's brilliant. It's like completely childish humour, but it's the best kind of humour. Toilet humour is amazing.
Well, yeah, exactly, right?
But it's just genius.
Yeah. Right on. So next up, we're gonna get to a band. Actually, I got courtesy of we'll call it hashtag and at John Magnuson's hashtag Monster Thread. So, which has been going on for about a week and a bit now. But because of him, you know, they're trying to get the music out there, like Spotify and Follow Place, and totally cool, right? And because of that, I was able to check out a band called Me and My Shadow, and these guys are super cool. And you know what? The funniest thing is, like, this is when once we figured out how to actually post pictures that people can see on the website, we'll get this up there, because I took a screenshot of it, because I sent them a DM saying, you know what, I really like your music, and I like to play on the show, because what do you think? And the message I got back was, hell yeah, thanks for the message, we'll DM later. And
Love it.
that was awesome. I was like so appreciative of that. And just by the way, just a quick message here, and Maura, not to embarrass you more, but she just texted me, goes, "Yep, still find that funny."
Good stuff. Glad to hear it.
Yeah. So right on.
Always will be.
Yeah, man. Well, that's what this show's all about. We like to have fun and just make sure, it's all about music. And like I was telling Brian from Factory Fast yesterday on our spare minute call, that essentially we do sidetrack, but it ends up being 6 degrees of separation. It's all connected somehow, right?
It always comes back amazingly.
Yeah.
It always comes back to something.
There's a method to my so-called madness. Like, oh, come on, Brian. It doesn't say it. Look, see, it says right here.
I don't even know where we are in the show.
Yeah. Well, and we're back. So next up.
So much fun editing together.
Yeah.
Which of these sidetracks?
Well, right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, there should be a
Sorry, carry on.
we should do a contest. Follow the sidetracks and connect the dots, right?
Yeah, right.
So next up is a band Next up is a band I was initially talking about called Me and My Shadow, and these guys are from Kansas City. And here we go with a song called Find You. Dig this.
Seconds, hours, days. Mind starts to fray. Slowly goes insane. Drag me up a wall. Why don't you take a wild swing? Hear them in the hall, designed to forget nothing. We're in town, we'll find you, hanging around to remind you. Drowning sound and define you. Drag me up a wall, why don't you take a wild swing? Hear them in the hall, designed to forget nothing, yeah. We're in town, we'll find you, hanging around to remind you. Surrounding sound that defines you. We're in town, we'll find you, hanging around to remind you. Surrounding sound that defines you. Look around and see. Careful what you do. Be careful what you say. What you out to prove. what you out to claim.